At Skeldale, there's plenty of traffic in the waiting room. But while some sit it out, Peter's next patient requires immediate attention.
Oh, Boris, hey? How you are a friendly chap, eh? Oh, poor old Boris.
13-year-old Boris has a painful leg injury.
If you'll just steady his head, Ben, I'll just pop this into his thigh. I'm just going to give him a pretty strong sedative now. I'm sorry, Boris.
Devoted owner Steph has rushed him in.
Boris was knocked by a car. He went missing for a couple of days and was found in my next-door neighbour's garden.
It's highly likely that he'd been lying somewhere in pain and he's managed to get himself home. And now we're just left with a leg that isn't working. So it's pretty difficult for Boris at the moment.
To complicate matters, brave Boris has already suffered one life-changing leg injury.
Boris was picked up from the side of a road when he was 5 weeks old, being abandoned, and he'd been hit, we presume, by a car. His leg was pinned, and then when he was 18 months old, I had it removed because it had withered, and it was no use to him. He only has 3 legs.
There's non-weight bearing on his 3rd leg, and this is a major concern. The tibia and fibula are very swollen in here, but I'm pretty sure we've got a fracture in there. Right, let's have a look. Okay. The bone's been sheared across there. That bit there should attach to here. So we've got a complete transverse fracture of the tibia and fibula. Not a particularly nice fracture. Sadly, this is on the same side where he's got a leg missing already, and so it's going to be impossible for him to stand just with the 2 legs. So we have a major problem. He's an elderly gentleman. It may not be fair to Boris to continue. There's a lot to discuss with the owner as to whether we go ahead or not.
Steph faces a very difficult decision.
I've had him 13 years. He's an absolute star. He's just a special cat.
I'm inclined to say to her, look, I think we should try, but ultimately it'll be down to the owner. Things are pretty much in the balance for Boris at the moment.
In Thirsk, it's decision time for Peter and Steph, whose cat Boris has broken 1 of his 3 legs.
It certainly isn't easy. If we'd had 3 other good legs, we wouldn't even be considering it may not be fair to Boris to continue with a leg that isn't working and another leg that's missing. It's pretty difficult for Boris at the moment.
We had a chat with Peter about Boris. He did say about euthanasia because of his difficulties, the break being on the same side as his missing leg.
My head tells me that it's going to be difficult, but my heart tells me he's such a lovely chap. Let's crack on and give it a go.
He's a fighter, is Boris, and he needs to be given a chance.
Okay. It's quite swollen, this knee. What I'm doing now, I'm just isolating the bone ends. The bone is what we call overriding, so where the fracture site is, instead of it being like that, it's actually like that. And because this has been done a day or 2, the muscles then start to contract around the fracture and work against us. So we're going to try and get these bone ends back into position. We've got to align the bone fragments. So we'll have a look and see what we like now. I'm happy with that. The alignment's better than I thought, the stability's good, so we're going to crack on. Stable. That's the important bit. Good job. The problem now is the aftercare. With him only having 2 good legs, both on the same side, it's going to be difficult now for him to recuperate and to start moving about as he would naturally do if he was a 4-legged cat. Lovely. is an elderly gentleman and his muscles will start to waste a little. We've got to keep him comfortable, we've got to get him into position to go into the toilet, we've got to keep an eye on the wound. But Boris is going to be in excellent hands with his mum and dad. We'll be looking out for Boris now and willing him on to live.
I'm hoping that everything will be absolutely fine and he will be back to being a normal cat again soon.
This is where the hard work starts.
In Thirsk, Steph's back at the practice with Boris, the cat who broke one of his 3 legs, which Peter tried to fix in surgery.
He's getting on really well. He's getting around and he's managed to do all the things he's supposed to do, which we were worried about at the start, that he wouldn't be able to go to the loo and things like that, but he went straight away. He's just that type of cat that whatever's thrown at him, he'll get on and carry on. Don't you, Bubs?
Steph, like to come through. Boris. Hello, Boris. Hello. How are you? Hey, how are you doing? You like a bit of fuss, don't you? You like a bit of fuss. Right, let's see if we can get this off and have a look. Good boy. Yeah, you make yourself comfy. That's right. It's looking very good. I'm quite happy. The wound's nice and clean. Very little discharge from it. As I rotate that slightly there, it's rotating at the knee, it's not rotating at the fracture site, which is exactly what we want, so I'm very happy with that. That's lovely. Now that he's getting over the operation, his true character's coming out again now. He loves being made a fuss of. Good old Boris, hey? Good lad, hey? There's something about this cat you can't help but like. You know, he's only had 3 legs for nearly all his life. And he's adapted very well and he loves life. I'm very pleased to say that the bone seems to be stable and the wound looks very, very good, so I'm very happy. He just wants to be loved, and I'm very pleased, especially when you have this sort of cat with this type of character. It's always particularly pleasing when they do progress well. Yeah, he's got use there, hasn't he, in it?
He shouts when he wants his dinner, shouts when he wants a fuss. His character hasn't changed. He's just the same cat. It purrs a lot. We're really pleased we went for the surgery. We made the right choice.
You're doing okay, aren't you? Yeah.
In Boroughbridge, Julian's preparing for surgery on his next patient.
It's a big day. This guinea pig is Larry. Larry is quite a handsome chap. He's only got 1 eye, and that's an old problem. He's otherwise good. But the thing that's not good is this great big lump he's got on his tummy. It's big, it's grown very rapidly. His owners are really worried. It appeared, we think, over the course of just a week or so, and it's getting bigger and bigger, so that means it's something nasty. So we're going to go into theatre now, give him an anaesthetic and remove it.
Hello, Larry.
Hello, Larry.
It's a lovely colour, isn't it?
He's great, yeah. Looks like a beaver.
It does look like a beaver. It's just like you thought that when you had it.
Yeah. And look, that's his lump. And that is, I think, probably a sarcoma kind of tumour. It's got a solidity about it that suggests it's not nice. So I think he wants to be removed. The first thing we need to do is to get him to go to sleep. He needs to breathe in quite a bit of this gas. So we always have to be a little bit careful because there's things that can go wrong and they don't really take to anaesthetics as well as the other species that we deal with. When we give anaesthetics to other animals, we've got the control of an anaesthetic tube going down into the lungs. We can't do that in guinea pigs. Dogs and cats, we often give injectable anaesthetics to make them go to sleep in the first place. We can't do that in a guinea pig because the veins are too tiny. So there's a number of things that make it difficult practically Come on, Larry. 8, 9, 10.
He may be sleeping soundly, but Julian's seen another big problem for little Larry.
There's more lumps. That's a lump and that's a lump. I didn't notice those before. So there's one big lump that we knew about. This is the big round one in the middle. What I've noticed now, we clip the hair off, now the closer look, there's actually 3 lumps rather than just the one. It would be a fair assumption to presume that they are the same thing as the big lump, and possibly separate tumours, or possibly having spread. It suggests that it's a more angry cancer, which makes it a bit more complicated. This lump's grown rapidly. Already there's signs of it having sort of seeded to other parts of the abdominal area. So I think if we don't get this off now, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bring his life to an early end. So I'm anxious to get it off before it spreads anywhere else. So this is the main lump. The first part is to cut through the skin and then dissect down. I mean, he's a fairly small creature, and this lump's pretty big. If this was on a dog, I suppose by comparison it would be, well, it's as big as the front part of his head, I suppose. So it's pretty big. One of the little ones in there, you can't just cut around the lump. You've got to take away tissue in all sides, so a round lump ends up with an incision that's usually about 3 times the diameter of the mass. The lump's off, which is good. The other lumps are off, which I didn't know were there, and all in all, it's been quite a good job. He's come round, which is good. There we are. He's sitting up. Back to bed, and I think you've got some kale for lunch. That's a tasty guinea pig treat, isn't it? Right, see you in a bit. He's come round nicely. He's back in his bed, sitting on his hay, looking for his lunch. But yeah, really good. I mean, only just a few minutes after we finished operating, and he's walking around, sniffing and active as normal. So that's really important to get him moving and walking around and get him eating again quite quickly is crucial for his progress. But yeah, it's looking good. And it's rest and recuperation from his normal activities. The beginning of the second chapter of Larry's life.
Just outside Thirsk, Peter's heading to a visitor's farm after an urgent call about an unusual animal.
They've got a wallaby which seemingly is struggling on one of its legs, so I'm just a bit concerned because if you have a wallaby that's predominantly on 2 legs and has one that's out of action, that's no good for anybody.
On the farm, keeper Paul's concerned that Walter will be jumpy when Peter says good day.
He's a male wallaby and he's quite feisty, and yeah, he doesn't like being handled, so we're going to have to be really careful when we handle him because he does bite and scratch a lot.
I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone, but I'll do my best. We've got to have a look and see, and who knows? Oh, Paul.
Yeah, right, how are you doing?
Is he in a good mood, do you think?
I hope he is. We'll soon find out. I'll climb in and get him first if you
Right,
want.
okay. Yes, he's quite lame, isn't he?
Yes, that one is lame one.
Yes. I'm quite concerned about him. He's pretty much non-weight bearing on his left hind, and he doesn't look the friendliest of chaps to me, doesn't Walter, so we're just going to have to proceed with a bit of caution. Ah, come on, you beggar.
To watch his back claws because they're really sharp.
Sharp, yeah. Damaged it quite badly, really. Yeah. I would just like to, I think he's twisted his knee, his stifle joint quite badly. Same sort of injury that footballers get. I might have to get an X-ray.
Right, okay. Be easier, won't it? Knock him out.
Okay, let's get him back in. Yes, I'm pretty sure that he's twisted his stifle joint.
Right. Is there anything you can do about it, or...?
Depends. When I have a proper feel when he's knocked out, I might put something into his joint that helps with the healing, but it does take a long time to settle down if it is ligaments.
Yeah.
And obviously these fellows rely so heavily on the back legs.
So they won't know.
The outlook could be very bleak. If we've got a fracture there, it's not going to be successful. If we've got ligament damage there, it's going to be quite a long recuperation. So either way, I have great concerns about Walter and the way things are going to go.
In Thirsk, Walter the wallaby with the worrying leg injury has arrived at the practice with keeper Paul.
I think we'll just pop him down in that corner.
So he can x-ray Walter's damaged leg. Peter has to sedate him.
Inject him in the box, or do you want him out?
I wonder if we can inject him in there. If I can get to his bottom, but I don't know whether that's going to be very easy. No. He doesn't like me. I think we'll have to get him out, Paul. Right. Whew. Not easy with these fellas. Right, let's hope. That makes him very sleepy now.
I'm a bit worried for him at the moment because we're not sure what actually the injury is or what treatment he's going to need. So it's just a bit worrying trying to work out what's gone wrong and if Peter can do something for him.
Right, I want to take a picture of his good leg first. Page, please. This is his good leg here. What I'm doing now is I'm just x-raying the good leg first because I want a comparison between the two. We don't x-ray many wallabies, do we? Yeah, that's got him. What I'm concerned about, and we can see it very clearly here when we compare the two, I think probably this chap has had a blow from the side to his stifle, which has caused quite a lot of damage. And we can see there's a big reactive area here, and there's a reactive area in the top of the tibia and fibula. This isn't a nice joint at all. I'm going to give him some stuff intramuscularly to see if we can improve this joint. Right. Do you know, that feels better. With putting that ironate in, it feels better. It's like putting oil into a joint, that. It lubricates the joint. I've also given him painkillers, which we want to continue with, and I'm just hoping now that this joint does start to settle down a little. Oh. Stuck? You nearly made it carvage jack there, Reg. We're going to keep everything crossed for Walter now, so I'm wanting Walter to go and sit in his deck chair and put his leg up, really. That would be ideal for all of us, and it would give Walter the best chance of recovering as well as possible from the trauma to this joint.
Near Thirsk, Peter is off to a local animal park to see some wallabies. He needs to check on an injured patient.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah, right.
Not so bad, how are you?
Yeah, I'm not too bad.
I called in to see Walter.
Oh, yeah, he's waiting for you.
Is he?
Yeah.
Right. Let's have a look.
He's hiding in here.
Try again. Yeah. Well done. Right. Just a minute.
Does it feel any better?
It doesn't feel quite as grating as it did. It does feel a little bit better. Yes. The joint itself isn't as crepitant as it was. In other words, it isn't creaking. So I'm hoping that we still get further improvement. I want to put some more hyacinate into the joint, and I'm going to mix that with a little bit of steroid, a bit of cortisone, just to see if we can get this reaction down in the joint down a bit further. Oh, Walter, for your own good, man. What we'll never know is how we damaged that joint to start with. It will be one of life's mysteries. I'll just put that needle into the joint. The cortisone is anti-inflammatory. This is like putting oil into a joint. The hind limbs obviously are so important to them getting about that we need to see if we can get some further improvement on this joint. Right, there we are, Walter. Let's see what that does for you. You can let him go if you want now, Paul. Good. Do you know, I think he is actually using it just a little bit better.
I think he looks a bit brighter in the face.
Brighter in the face. I don't think he's in as much pain as he was. And I think his coat's a bit better as well.
Definitely, yeah. And he's getting a bit stronger as well.
Yeah. Be a good boy, Walter. It's good to see Walter today, and I'm quite happy now that the pain is a lot less than it was. I'm fairly optimistic that Walter will have a decent quality of life now, and the omens are looking good.